Psychology says people who cry easily or feel things deeply are often misunderstood. They aren't weak, they aren't broken, and they definitely aren't too emotional. I know what you've been told your whole life. You're too sensitive, or you need to toughen up. You've probably spent years apologizing for your tears, trying to swallow that sting in your throat just to make other people comfortable. You've felt like a glass ornament in a world made of concrete. But what if I told you that your tears aren't a sign that your system is failing? What if psychology proves that they are actually a sign that your system is working better than most? What if the very things you were taught to hide are actually the evidence of a more advanced architecture? We are going to flip the script on weakness and show you the biological superpower you didn't know you had. In psychology, we talk about the highly sensitive person, or HSP, but I prefer a different term, the high-resolution nervous system. To understand this, we have to look at the hardware. Think of the average person's nervous system like a standard 1080p TV. It's clear enough. It sees the picture, it gets the job done. It's functional. But you are operating in 8K resolution. You don't just see the world, you perceive its textures. You absorb more data from your environment than other people do. You pick up on micro-expressions that others miss. The split-second tightening of a jaw, the slight cooling of a tone, the vibe of a room the second you walk in. While others are reading the headlines of reality, you are reading the fine print. When you cry easily, it's not a breakdown. It is a data overflow. Because your system takes in so much more emotional and sensory information, your hard drive reaches capacity faster. Your tears are the body's way of discharging that excess energy. It is a tactical reset for a system that has processed more in an hour than most people process in a day. Let's look at the biology. Humans are the only species on Earth that cry emotional tears. Evolution doesn't keep traits that are useless. It kept this trait because it is a survival mechanism. When you cry, your body is doing something incredible. It is releasing oxytocin and endogenous opioids, natural painkillers. It is forcibly activating your parasympathetic nervous system, shifting you out of fight or flight and into rest and digest mode. People who pride themselves on never crying often carry stress hormones like cortisol in their blood for weeks. This leads to chronic headaches, inflammation, and eventual burnout. Their system is clogged. But you have a built-in release valve. You are literally flushing stress toxins out of your body. You aren't losing it. You are physically resetting your nervous system so you can bounce back faster. You are, quite literally, more efficient at healing than those who suppress their emotions. This intensity is linked to your mirror neurons, the brain cells that allow us to mirror and understand the experiences of others. If you cry at a movie, or if you feel a physical ache when you see someone else in pain, it's because you have hyperactive mirror neurons. This is the foundation of high emotional intelligence and deep empathy. You aren't just observing the world, you are participating in it. However, this advanced hardware comes with a cost. This is why you likely have a complicated relationship with crowds. It's not just social anxiety, and it's not that you don't like people. It is a hardware difference called leaky sensory gating. Most brains have a bouncer at the door. This bouncer filters out irrelevant info. The hum of the air conditioner, the flickering of a fluorescent light, the background chatter of a dozen different conversations. But your bouncer is on a permanent break. You are processing terabytes of data while everyone else is processing megabytes. You are tired because you are working 10 times harder than everyone else just to stand in a room. Being a high-resolution soul in a low-resolution world is exhausting. You will be told you are too much. You will be told you are dramatic. But the truth is, the world needs your resolution. It needs people who can feel the shift in the wind before the storm hits. It needs the healers, the artists, and the empaths who can see the pain that others are too tough to notice. You don't need to toughen up. Concrete doesn't feel anything, but it also doesn't grow. You are living tissue. You are a finely tuned instrument. The goal isn't to become more dull. The goal is to find the environments where your 8K resolution is appreciated, not mocked. If you are a member of the No Crowds Club, or if you've ever felt like your emotions were a flood you couldn't control, leave a ghost emoji in the comments. We can be there in spirit, but maybe not in person. If this made you feel seen, if it helped you stop apologizing for your own biology, hit that subscribe button. We dive deep into the mechanics of the human mind every single week. Stay sensitive, stay high res. You aren't broken, you're just more vivid.